This live? Hold on. This live? This is live. Alright. Let's do this. Playing some Demo Night in 2020. This is not going to go terribly at all, and there's a spy. 10 seconds in the stream. We already failed. I really wish I had a second monitor. Maybe I should get a second monitor. Can't actually tell if it's streaming correctly or not. I could shrink the... no one wants to go frickin' play some 2 Fort. Keep the casual. Hey, look, we got a casual match. Alright, let's do this. I definitely need a second monitor. I can't tell. Someone put in the chat if this is streaming correctly, because TF2 is a really old game, and how the capture works is kind of weird. Scout? The problem is I can't see if anyone's commenting at the same time that I run this. No, I'm literally using it out.
I'm in the middle of a tournament.
Alright, I'm back. There's a lot of bots lately. I mean, seriously, like, taking a second away, there are hundreds of bots. Almost every game I played, there's been a bot. Even if it didn't start with a bot, there will end with a bot. Invisible? Why are they not seeing me? Ah, that just felt bad. Natasha over here. You guarding that health pack real well, Heavy? Yeah, you are. Alright, let's cap this point. Let's screw this scout over. Okay, he's dead. Oh, look, you transformed into a dead guy. Let's take care of this Heavy. Heavy down, alright. Got 1v1, me boy. Or 1v3 with the soldier. We're in the 100 damage threshold. If you don't know what that is, that's the damage threshold for 100 damage threshold is the thing I like to call for rockets and pills. Like, if you don't want to instantly die, don't use those. The problem is most classes will get under it very quickly. Like, a demo can kill just about every class with 2 hits. I guess not like heavy. That's why overheal is so important. I don't think players of other games understand that. Like, this is a very burst damagey game. What is this? Why did this guy just give another guy $100? Why did I get alerted? I've had 500 hours in this game. Never once have I seen that. No, I did see it once before. Heavy, I'm just trying to put out your fire. See, I'm actually being very nice, so don't kill me. I'm a friendly. I'm very friendly with my guns. I like to share them. Okay, we forced the medic to pop over. That's good. We might not have killed him, we might not have gotten rid of the pyro or done anything, but we forced that medic to use his Uber. And that's a pyro. What's the transfer? Ah, no, our actual heavy needs to be. Is it Demo Knight? What is that? Solemn Bow. Pretty bad weapon, actually, but. That one viewer. I don't know if I'm supposed to add tags to increase people who see this, but. Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't. Grab that HP. Let's do this big brain style. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I could fight a Natasha heavy, but we did do damage. Let's stick with Demo Knight. I feel like Demo Knight's in the same category as like Scout. A lot of people like to compare him to Spy. Like you run in, you get a pick, you run out, but he is a tank. Especially with the Islander, he can one-hit heavies if you know what you're doing. He has the HP of a soldier, just running around. So, like, he gets health on kill because of the increased health by 15, which I do believe still affects him. Problem is, scouts, when you don't have your first couple heads, they're just a pain in the butt to get. Look at this. I can't even do anything, and he's using this soda popper, which does like dirt. It can't do anything. He's got a lot of weaknesses, like every class in the game. It exists, it's his weakness. Oh, get that. And TFT. Can we trim off that? I don't think we can. I think it's too small of a room. That was a failure. Who was this? Alright. I hate scouts when you're playing Demo Knight. Scouts are going to be one of your worst enemies or your easiest kills. Ooh, head. And Demo gets a lot of head, but it's a dick joke. Alright. Can we hop up here? We cannot. Here we go. That was a fun game. We should play some MVM, but Did that have tags or something? Playing demo in TF2 in 2021. Do I have to add hashtags? Does that change anything? TF2 Fortress demo. What else is on TF2? Oh, Knights. Knights. Other, I don't know. Look at that, that's how you make a description. Alright, let's go. Boom. Now, I think I can trim off the first little pillar right here. That's a spy. I've never seen a spy. That's a spy. Freaking slow he is. And he still gets the backstab, even though it's like a second long delay. Even when you catch a spy, he will not die. He will continue to fight. He will continue to kill you. You can do nothing but stand there and watch him. Speaking of spy, actually, I've started learning how to strafe around people, so let's try to do that. Go into battle, dude. Shoot them, yeah. Invincible, you strafe around them, yeah. Ooh, was that a headshot? There's a spy. And that freaking sniper is also a spy. He zapped it. That was a bad idea, dude. You just told him where you were. How are you gonna get out of that? How are you gonna get out of that one? You bamboozled yourself. You screwed yourself over there. Can we out-snipe the sniper? Ooh, we can. We don't care about getting seen. That's our play style. We run in, we gun in, tell everyone we're here. We realize we're the weakest class in the game. Babyface? How? How did he even know? What was I saying? Maybe we'll go cloak and dagger, but I really just want to use the ambassador. No, I guess we should stick with Demo Knight. The thing about Demo Knight is a lot of people don't realize he is like by far one of the strongest classes if you know what you're doing. And I look on YouTube, and there's not a lot of information about him. Like, he's a very underutilized character, except by like the top players. Where people get random crits, Jesus. So let me explain it. So Demonite with this shield right here, terrible. Do not use this shield. It's not terrible because it can trimp really easily, but the splendid screen. Not only does it recharge super fast, but every head you get actually increases your basically the damage you do with the damage you do with a charge attack is increased every time you do that. And on top of that, the increased charge damage, this is a pretty common glitch with it, that increased damage actually lets you one-hit light classes without having to have a head. If you have 4 heads, you do about 120 to 189 damage. And on top of that, if you get a crit with your sword, you can then one-hit heavies that are not overhealed. I might have to get some water in a second. My throat is dry, like really dry. That right there is how you kill a scout. Tiny cramped room. Ah, fuck. Oh, come on, scout, spy, or whatever. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Green, very nice. I know for a fact we can trimp right here. In case you don't know what trimping is, and maybe you're just relatively new to TF2, trimping is the process of relying on the fact that the source engine, the thing that this game runs on, is really broken. And so if you basically glide, if you go really fast on a slope and turn at least 90 degrees while you're in midair, as you can see right there, as long as you turn 90 and then boost, you will go flying off a slope instead of sticking to the ground. This is called trimping, and it's very powerful. In fact, it might be even more viable than rocket jumping in certain situations. See, the is right there, a great example. Soldiers. Soldiers counter you. Unlike other classes like heavy, even a heavy you can take out if you catch them off guard. Soldiers you cannot. Unless you have the 4 heads and you get that kill, you're gonna die real quickly. Now, I don't know what this guy is doing. He has the... Wait a minute. Is that the parachute? He has a parachute, a sticky jumper, and a caber thing? This guy's just meaning. He's literally just going to... Hey, that's how you get across the map. It's pretty cool. But for snipers to hit you if they're doing really good. Now, your couple of weaknesses you have are things like sentries, although it's not impossible if you use that technique of jumping, turning, and gliding up the stairs, you can actually oh, we just switched off Revenge, alright. As I was saying, so if you use that trick, you can actually fly above the sentry before it can target you in certain situations. Oh my god, did you see? I am on the run. I am on the run. You'll never catch me. Okay, we got it. And sniper hit me. Intel's right outside the door. Oh, we have no viewers. That's great. Grab the intel. It's right there. It's like just at your feet. What was I saying? Alright, yeah. You can use that technique, and you can basically get on top of sentries and just wreck them. this guy's mad. He already knew I was there. Hey, we got a viewer again. That's pretty cool. Demo. There's a guy on my team, and he's going, some crazy stuff going on. Look at this. This is a really common glitch with this shield, and I don't know why, but for some reason, 2 versions of it are currently being rendered, and so it just breaks out. And if you get crits, that will glow too. It's pretty cool. Whoops. We did. If you're fighting a soldier as demo, prepare for the soldier to kill himself a lot of the time. And you'd think that this 30% blast resistance would save you. It does not. You still die to them. He wrecks you. Like, soldiers will always, they're your weak, they're your soft counter. See, look at that. He finishes himself off again. We got a sentry. If we got a sentry, I'm completely screwed. I don't know how they didn't see me. Join my Twitch TV. It's fucking OnlyFans over here. I don't trust that there wasn't a sentry. I'm a very sneaky boy. We're waiting for the intel to respawn. Just kidding. We're gonna go kill everyone. Now everyone looks at me, and you go online and you find like 2 videos about how to freaking how to play demokight, and they're like, "Oh, you gotta play him like a spy." He is not a spy. Let's turn down this background volume. It's annoying. Demokight is not a spy. He is a super tank. Let me explain how he's a super tank. He is a tank that has 220 HP that moves at the speed of a scout. It's the health of a battalion's backup soldier at the speed of a scout that can insta-kill a heavy. Think about that from halfway across the freaking map, basically. Not only that, but he's also as mobile as a soldier. He is the ultimate class if you can play him and not get screwed over by bad soldiers. Look at that. As long as the soldier takes a 5 damage, he is done for. And that guy got a face stab? Jesus. I probably did hit him twice and it just didn't count. Or didn't, he just had more HP. But the only way you're going to be able to take down a soldier, the problem with them is their blast damage is so high that you'll just go flying. And if they get a crit on you, then you're going to die. Or a mini crit as well. This is a bad situation to be in with a soldier. Black box soldier, he's got a medic on him. Nice CLN turd we got there, you freaking weeaboo. Now, in case you didn't know, each time you get ahead, your speed increases by about 8%. Now, combine this with the 10% bonus of the, these boots that I'm wearing currently, and you do get about a 42% speed increase, which is actually higher than Scout's default running speed. Not as fast as the Babyface Blaster on Max, so. I don't know why that medic is still alive, or why this spy is such a bitch, but look at this dude. Still got 70 HP as well. Probably could have mini crit him. But yeah, Demo is a super tank. He's a very powerful class that is countered by a lot of things, though. So like Pyro, if they know how to air blast, pretty hard to counter them. The best thing to do is wait for them to air blast, then charge in to get a hit, or charge out to run away like a pussy. That sniper just got a headshot. That's scary. I'm on 25 HP as a melee class in a first-person shooter. I think you can see the predicament I'm in. Yeah, see, about to say, if that sniper wanted me dead, I'd be dead. He is dead. I am dead. Now, we could probably play some other class. Trolldier we could try, but the problem is there's so many closed spaces that it doesn't end up really working out. I find that Demo, despite the fact that he is a melee class, works best in open range where the enemy doesn't see you, because it takes a lot of time to be able to charge. be able to get to that state. Now, you may notice that I'm using the rocket jumper. This means that I cannot actually cap the objective. Now, the reason for that is because that'd be way too freaking overpowered, because Soldier's already one of the most mobile classes, and giving him that type of mobility is not a good idea. Look at that, looks cool. Where's the enemy intel? They literally just jacking off in the bottom of the base. Oh, I got this. Ah, Sentry got me. I don't know if this one viewer is real or not. Sometimes I feel like it's a fake viewer. Maybe not. Maybe it's a real person. They don't say anything in the chat though, so that means big. Do we go medic maybe? Sniper? I guess we'll go sniper, but sniper's a pretty fun class as long as you're good at him. Yep, got there was sentry. Let's go medic. Medic's pretty fun to play. Why did you kill a guy with the intel scout? What do you mean? I'll get some lag. Now, medic is actually a very fun class to play as long as you like supporting your team. But if you don't like supporting your team, you're not going to like them. The reason I like playing medic is because the idea of, I don't know, just giving out all the health. Health is a very rare resource in this game. In fact, most things are balanced around the factor of health. Rocket jumping is super powerful, but balanced because it takes away your health. Most weapons in this game are burst damage of some sort. They're close. I don't give a shit about Alienware Command Center right now. I'm an epic gamer. So we're gonna heal up these guys, give them a heal. You may notice I'm healing them a lot slower now. That has to do with a secret thing called crit heals. It is very important to understand when playing a medic. 80% charge, alright. And that's a demo. Now we just go like a direct hit soldier with a... It should be good, because we can 2-hit the thing then. Buildings don't have damage fall off, and on top of that, they can still do crits, so... They can't take crits, but because of the fact that they don't have any damage fall off, they're pretty, powerful. Now, if you're wondering why I don't just rocket jump back up there, when you're swimming, you're not actually, you're considered airborne, but you don't launch off like you normally do, so you kind of get no momentum and just die. I am using the controller because it's just really useful for eating health. Full regen a second, it's pretty good. 5 seconds, it's 20 HP. Nothing too shabby. This is the best melee weapon in the game, by the way. In case you're wondering why people say that, the full ramp up is 120 damage plus another 25%. So, what is it, 20%? 25%. And you also go 80% faster, which is really fast. And also at mini crits in air, so. Now, you may notice right there that the engineer is building a, you know he's building? A sentry. We cannot let this hat stand. Irony of... don't kick him, he's not a bot. And we got sniped by an actual cow. Alright. So, throw some stuff in the chat. We got our one viewer. We got a Scout with a backscatter and Criticola. Scout, you already do mini crits. If you wanted to use mini crits, don't use that weapon. Jesus. Use any other weapon besides that weapon. The weapon is already about mini crits, and that weapon just fucking shot me across the map. Look at that, the thing's already dead. But we're gonna hide in here and heal up. 7, 8. Oh, now we're going up to 3 health. That's weird. Now we're back up to 4. Alright. Now, if you listen closely, you may have just heard a sentry pop up. That's pretty important information. Notice that my HP is still absolute crap, so we're going to take a quick peek. I'm going to wait for him to pop around the corner, because I'm using the direct shit, so we just gotta best man weapon in the game. Oh, think that. Even with overheal, that man still died. We both died. Jesus. See, I'm doing pretty good, but let's go back to Demo Night. Demo Night's pretty fun. But this stream's been going on for 20 minutes. I don't even think anyone's gonna win. Wait, their intel is down? Do we have their intel? Please don't tell me we've just been sitting around with their intel in their base. Oh, the intel's right there. Why don't we grab it? Yep, that's right. I'm gonna finish this game. Yeah, we already won the game. Jesus. Alright, that was terrible, and I hate playing on 2-4. So let's just pretend 2-4 doesn't exist. Believe it or not, there's other maps. Can't believe it, right? Alright, let's join up this game. I got a text message. What was that? Alright, let's do this. Oh, this is almost done. Now, considering the fact, I'm gonna guess that there's not a lot of bots. There's a lot of bots, Jesus. We got Omegatronic, we got Verify Me. We got Mr. Crit Hack. By the way, that is an actual hack. He's using Crit Hack that lets him get a ton of damage off. The other problem is I don't think there's any actual humans on the other team. Verify Me? Let's keep Verify Me. Doesn't actually matter how many people vote for him, they'll just run away. Yeah, what was that? You thought you were gonna melee crit me? Oh, fuck you. We're gonna use these boxes to get closer before going in for the kill. And he insta-switches. How beautiful. Now, do remember that with this current loadout, we can bop him. The first thing we need to do is bop him, then mini crit. The bop itself, as long as it does like 50 damage or so, will be enough to kill him. So when you see a bot, bump into him, then slash him. Those are crit stickies, you may notice. And you may notice I just died to a fish. That's great. Didn't we kick this guy? Or is this another Verify Me? He isn't doing anything. Alright, we got some more players. We got some actual players that are playing. Alright, let's do this. Boop, boop, boop. So I'm guessing, like, there's some verification system where you have to have people verify you. That guy's dead, 86 HP. Now, in this day and age, the 150 mark is one of the most important, but more important than the 100 mark in bot situations. When you have bots, you gotta understand that part. Now, see, I just did a big no-no there because I missed a crit shot. If I didn't miss that crit shot, we might have not lost as many teammates as we did. You may also notice that they still have a bot playing. Now, luckily our bot isn't doing anything, so we don't really need to worry about it too much, but that's going to kick your bot. Our bot's just sitting in there. He's adorable. He's an adorable little bot. Spy up top. Yep, verify me. See, the beautiful thing about Demo is that he is slightly slower. Now, let me explain to you why this is such a problem. This is supposed to give you 10% speed on wearer, and when people walk backwards, they get 10% debuff in their speed. This means I should be walking 20% faster than him, but I'm not. You may notice that. Why is this? I don't know. In fact, I don't know if actually I don't know if this blood and screed counts as a shield when it comes to that. This is obviously a spy. This is not a spy. It is a very strange scout. We have Fortnite. Let's kick that guy. Not because it's Fortnite, but because it's a bot. Yes. Now, if you see, you may notice I have 4 HP. Not very good. Not a very good situation. We'll grab some water. Now, the other nice thing, the reason Demo counters bots so hard, not only can he survive one of them and bop him and kill him in one hit, if he knows what he's doing, but the heads he gets lets him survive multiple headshots, or multiple hits from a sniper. If I can reach this, see, the problem is, he feels very slow as a... The problem with Demo is that he's just a very slow boy. That 10% speed boost doesn't really do anything. Or at least nothing like major enough from stock. Now, I think all the bots are gone, but Demo Knight's still fun to play, so we can keep playing him. Oh, we have no legs, that's not good. A charge Tom. Maybe we're still streaming on Twitch, I don't know. Screw that guy. He's dead. If you noticed, you may be wondering why. Hey, yo, bro, why did your charge stop? Well, that's because I got shot by a revolver. Now, something you may not know is the revolver actually has enough knockback on it to stop a Demo Knight charge. How the Demo Knight charge works is that if you fall below a certain amount of hammer units per second, I think it's like 100, like slower than a scout or something, then it automatically turns off. This is a problem, believe it or not. Because it means that just about anything can stop your charge. Such as pesky pyros or annoying heavies or me crying because there's a heavy right there and he's aware that I'm there and there's a demo right there, and as you can see there's another example of me getting royally fucked by the fact that you instantly get slowed. Any type of knockback is going to screw you over. As you can see, we're going to use that, and this extra speed we're going to use because, once again, even the shotgun is strong enough to just instantly stop your ability to move. Your HP means nothing. Nothing you do means anything. We're going to play some man versus machine. Any advanced or expert. Let's actually join the game in progress because I don't feel like leveling up stuff. Get one viewer. Are you a real viewer? Why is my mouse off by like 3 centimeters? It's weird. Okay, they're both on maps. That's weird. That's freaky. Windows over? Why is this not? There we go. It was loading. Now, man versus machine, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play as the demo knights. The first things you want to upgrade are attack speed. Maybe health on kill. The reason you want attack speed is that it's a lot of attack speed. Like, what do you want? You can see lots of attacks going off. Now, you're not very good, when it comes to Down Knight, you're not good at single targets and you're not good at area targets until you get crits. So what are you good at? Nothing. I don't even know why I'm playing this. Ooh, it's pretty cool. So I'm going to show you how you trim with any of these things. The only thing that's important is that you turn the 90. Turn the 90. Watch this. So we run, we turn the 90, we hop up, and boom, we've trimmed. Right here, same thing. You turn the 90. You turn the 90. You turn 90. Turn 90, you go flying up. That simple. Right here, let's try this here. We're going to turn the 90 and fly into the sky. And normally what happens is that happens. We stay on the ground. We smack this pile of dirt. But if we turn the 90-ish, it's 90-ish degrees. Turn and you hit the barrel. All right, we're going to pretend we didn't do that. Corner of shame over here. As I was saying, we jump and we turn the barrel. And we lag out? What the hell just happened? I want to make sure it's defined. Turn. There we go. That's how you trim. See, you will go flying off. It's much better. The less bumps there are on your slope, the more it will be effective. Now, these scouts do regular damage, which is the regular 100 or so damage. So you'll see I actually have 0 damage off because I don't have a hit scan with it. The fuck is it over here for? Jesus, dude. Now, eventually, you might be able to be lucky enough to one-hit a scout, but you're probably not going to get to that point because you're going to be dead constantly. But this guy's pretty useful. You just smack him. He doesn't actually give you heads, but you're not going to be able to kill him. And you may be thinking to yourself, wait a minute, Demo can't do anything on this. Why are we playing Demo? And that part we don't know. Sentry Buster. Now we're going to look up here for any enemies. I think you might be able to use that to cancel fall damage. I'm not sure. It appears that they've gotten past our defense. That's kind of bad. And you may notice there's other Demo Knights. That's also very bad because they can attack while charging, which gives them a huge attack range. Thanks, Pyro. There's nothing I wanted more than for you to throw those guys into the air. I tell you, if I thought to myself, what do I want most to happen right now? I want my target to be flung into the air out of my melee range. Let's see, we go flying over here. I guess the bots are over there now. All right. You may notice we are being royally fucked by these enemies. That's it's something. I'll tell you that. That guy's dead. Yep. Don't worry, we got 195 damage off. He still died. And he's using that blade, which means he gets health back. Very nice. We really screwed our teammates over there. As you can see, Demo Knight is not very viable at all. I don't know why you ever expect to play him. Why are you watching this video? 23 damage. Jesus. Yep, chop him down. Chop him down. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot of rockets, you may notice. So obviously the best option is to try to jump in. You may notice that did not work. I don't know why you thought jumping in would work, but you were wrong. No. Gotta get some water. Alright, let's look for him. We gotta go sneaky boy. Now that's a fuck ton of rockets, and 2 of those rockets are more than enough to kill us, and we're not a spy, so we die very quickly. What we can do is realize that was a completely useless move and realize we're fucked. Again, we did absolutely nothing to help. So, kind of losing things to talk about. Sniper is pretty good. In fact, most ways you can beat with a sniper in like 6 NGs. It's actually way too viable. This guy's probably going to spin around and just fuck us, so we're just going to keep ramming our sword up his ass. As you may notice, this is doing nothing. We are making him mildly annoyed. Like 10 of these barely do 650 damage. Like this guy's got 800 or so damage. Even with our speed boost, we're still not going to be able to. Oh look, you can what's it called? Strafe the bots, which is pretty useful, but we could go flying off there. We could probably fly off here. We could probably fly off a lot of these areas, but we're not going to because we're terrible at this game. As you can see, I'm going to hide back here like a pussy that I am, and boom! As you can see, I'm dead, and I've done up with that. What was I saying? That's, yeah, as you can see, even a tiny... Alright, I'm back. Alright, I'm back. I still got my one view. I'm in the middle of a stream, dude. Jesus. We have 2 engineers. This is a pretty crap team. Let's leave. Bobbity boom, bombity boom, bombity boom. That blue song. I got a blue straw. Oh. Demo night. Now, I don't know if we're going to go demo night or like NG, but we're going to play demo night. That's what the stream says. That guy's dead. All right. Let's just trim. From here is these. So I think this is slopey enough in order to count as a slope. You can trip off every slope, but not every slope is going to be equally as viable for tripping. As you can see, that one's very good at getting killed if you're not doing it right. Good time limit. Oh, there we go. Where's the timer? We gotta know how much longer we have till we're dead. Oh, thank you, Alexa. I don't, get out of here. So what's your search history? I bumped into that. I don't know if that affected it. Let's go over here. Let's yeet off, cancel halfway, and then, I don't know, do something cool. Fully turn, then jump. Fully turn, then jump. And that's the dog, goddammit. Ooh, look at that. Any other slopes? Is this slopey enough in order to yeet it? I don't think it is. Or ramps, that's what they're called. Not just slope surfaces, ramps. This is a ramp. We're gonna cry in the background because that was a Crockett. It's a crit rocket. We're gonna cry because there's a soldier and we're fucked already. And just kidding, the soldier is fucked. How is the soldier not dead? And we did die to a Crockett, a random Crockett. I take a nice little fucking chat. This is how we do things on this channel. Now Ziggy's being a bitch. That's great. Trolled, yes. I have been trolled by your crits. How many crits? Like, you just look in the kill feed, you will see crits all over the place. And they have a bot. Now that's a problem, because that screws with your momentum. So we have to be able to jump this. We did not jump it. We have to hurry and jump this. And we died. As you can see, we're doing very good at 0 points and 130 damage. Alright, we're respawning. If you ever notice the spawn timer, if you're in a situation where you're about to die, you might as well try to get within one of the groups. Basically, holy shit. Big Mac over here making Big Mac plays. Oh, that's a rocket, all right. And you love it when you're slightly slower than a medic, and on top of that, you miss your crit, and on top of that, there's a guy and a soldier, and I'm fucking dead. Yeah, so do I. I guess it's not. I've been locked up with the resupply. Oh, Jesus. Game is really trying to fuck me over with this crap, but I won't let it. I can't even get back in. Oh, with a spawn point mode. Alright, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Pretty sure when my dog's barking, I'll be right back. You like Crockets? I have 20 HP, that's great. And people are going up the ramp. Now, let's do this. Can you charge upwards? Get it? Charge upwards, because we're on upwards. Fuck. The sniper's too good. Because Fuck you. That's why that sentry's still there. Minnie? Who's Minnie? This stream's been going on for 50 minutes and we've done nothing but fail. But now we shall fail again. I don't think that ramp's big enough. Oh, what's this guy think? He's gonna get back to the H. Oh, fuck, he did get back to the HP pack. Go through the floor. Jesus. I'm dead. I'm hitting the rock as well. That's great. Can't even see my body. Dang, Upward is a really fun map. If you want to have a good time, you just go to Upwards and it's like, oh crap. Now, if we use our big brains back here, we can actually flank the enemy like this. Now we can fuck over pyros. You just ignore the damage. I think it's really useful. Fuck. You just randomly kill someone. Does it spawn like right there? No, it's a way back there actually. That pyro notices me, which means I can't play the game. I don't think I can emphasize enough how hard pyro just counters him. If the second he doesn't see. Oh, I lost 3 heads that day. Got fucked by 4 rockets. What is it? 20, 20. Well, it is 20. It's not that. Those rockets would have done a lot more damage. Yeah. Taco Brat. You know, how come actually the shield doesn't protect against bullets? Like, pyros are kind of useless because they can just yeet you off a cliff. Where is Demo? How was Demo behind me? 1 hit away, Jesus. So yeah, the problem with the explosive resistances and the fire is unexplained. Pyros are already dead too because they can just air blast you away. You just hard counter or by them. The other problem is that with soldiers and other explosive classes can also just blast you away. The only ones who cannot completely screw you over are bullet classes, but they kind of still can screw you over because of Alright, yeah. It still kind of screw you over because of knockback. You notice we charged way too far there. And once again, an explosive class just blasted it off. Like, yeesh, my dude. Scottish Skull Cutter, the Islander, the Splendid Spoon. I need to unlock more of these demo guys, but... Oh, wow. Thanks, little bump. That little bump just saved that man's life. Now that right there is a battalion's backup, which is a pretty strong system. Wait a minute. Doesn't it resist all damage sources, including melee? There is a melee resistance in the game. It doesn't resist melee, but... There's a spy up there dancing. There's a bot who's way too good at tracking. Okay, I gotta grab that dog. And I'm dead. There we go. Now we shall strike fear into them. Alright. Hi there, mate. Would you like to, I'll just miss all my hits. It's fine. I killed the medic, and he dropped his Uber. Now, as you may notice, fuck. Or that, or we could just win, you know. Why did you leave me? Because I don't know. I don't know why I left that up for you. But looking for a game. I'm looking for a game. I'm looking for a game. What? Ugh. Oh look, the game's already started. Alright, let's go fuck every other enemy that there is. And see that heavy right there? This heavy is already dead and he doesn't even know it. It's like 195 damage is nothing to laugh about. That's still a fuck ton of damage. There he is. Alright, he's gonna grab that ammo pack. Alright, I'm back. What happened? Did I win? Are we that awesome that we already won? That's a really good way. That is a bot, if I've ever seen one. And I have seen a lot of bots, I'll tell you that. You love it when you miss like 7 swings and just die. Yeeted. Hello there. Can we jump up here? Aha! Medic. Alright, let's get out of here actually. I don't know if we can crimp off that. I don't know if it's sharp enough or what's up, but I do know that I can yeet myself back into the fight by doing that. And then realize that is all the enemies, and I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Die to fall damage, Jesus. We should call this video, is Demo Knight viable? Because I don't know if he is viable. Like, he's viable, but like, is he good? Is he the best choice that you can make? Like, they say if Demo Knight has more health than you and he's in your face, you die, but like, I don't think that's true. Oh, there we go, yeah, we can trip off that. Mobile is tough, but like, he has all of the weaknesses. Like when it said select your weaknesses, he clicked all of the above. Now, here we have what we call a sniper. And here what we have called is bullying a sniper. And here what we have called is bullshit, because a sniper is still fucking faster than a demo man, even though I have a speed boost. But here's the thing about the speed boost, it does nothing. You are still slower until you get all 4 heads. You are still going to be slower than every single class. Until you get that first head, you will be slower than everything. Even somehow, even soldiers outrun you. I'm not joking. I've had situations where one-on-one soldiers outran me because it doesn't make any sense. Because a soldier should. What the fuck? Why did I go flying? And it doesn't really make any sense. You think to yourself, and that's a spy. Spy. Thanks, Scout. I really wanted you to steal that head. Now that guy's still alive, and I'm gonna die to him. Old fake out, run away, then I'm gonna fake out. I don't know. Scouts are just too freaking fast. You cannot do anything. You cannot kill any classes as demo. That's the problem. Heavies insta-kill you. Soldiers make you go flying. You cannot kill them. Medics are surrounded by teammates and take 3 fucking hits. Engineers have sentries everywhere and can still just shoot you. A spy can just bop you with a bullet and completely stop your charge. And I'm not joking on that. That is a literal thing that can happen. Scouts are just way too fast. Like, he is not viable. And on top of that, the mechanics behind Melee are already so janky. I don't know if you know this, but Melee in general is very janky in C2. What they should do is, instead of the bullet system, they should have a hitbox specifically for the blade. I think Sword should have a different way, because currently they just kind of shoot out a bullet. It's fine, but like, it's not even what the sword looks like. It doesn't match its hitbox. I think adding its own hitbox to the sword that isn't swung would help a lot. Like, a lot. Like, fix a lot of the problems, kind of. At least specifically with the swords to help with the janky melee mechanic. Because look at that, that scout should be dead. He got bopped and he got hit. And look at that, I'm slower than that demo. Despite the fact that I have the boots that increase speed, I'm still slower than him. And I will never not be slower. You will always be the slowest class until you get all 4 heads. And you gotta learn that as demo. Like, a pyro is gonna way outspeed you. You only have 50% to. You are slow and you gotta accept that. And that is a spy. The laggier the server is, the worse it is. Like, look at the scout. I'm never going to catch him. He has 30% more speed than me. And some people say Demo Knight's viable, and I say bullshit. Bullshit. Now, I'm not saying he's not, like... He can be viable. The problem is, in order to get the most amount of damage, he has to be coming in from a decent chunk of distance. And if you get hit by even, like, 3 bullets, your charge is dead. 3 direct bullets, your charge is gone. Your crits are gone. And you're stuck in the middle of fucking nowhere. Look at that. That didn't hit, that didn't hit, and that didn't hit. And then there's a random crit. And on top of that, someone else ate my freaking melee. And on top of that, it said that I hit him when I didn't. And on top of that, point is that Demo is just bugged. He's screwed. He is fooled. He has so many mechanics that were supposed to be implemented that are just broken. When they're charging, you're supposed to get an extra melee range, but because you can't attack while charging, you don't get the extra melee range. This guy could just get a random crit and kill me. It says I hit him that many times, but I clearly didn't. Heavies take fucking 6 of these. I'm gonna run away. And look at that. That scout is faster than your charge. Nothing is slower than you. You gotta understand. Heavies are faster than you. Soldiers are faster than you. Scouts running are faster than your charge. Nothing is slower than you. You are the slowest class. Until you get your 4 heads, then you're fast, but until then, pretend that you are the slowest class, because you essentially are. I think they really need to buff the early speed of the thing. That melee hit, except someone else also got part of the claim. Look at that. What was that? I didn't even come close to hitting him, and my hitbox is like, oh, well, I guess I'll hit him. Plus, you gotta be standing. The other problem is that the melee, as soon as you click, it doesn't attack. There is about a 0.2, I think it's like a quarter of a second difference. Oh, flying up that ramp. Whoa. Huh? That line, that's fine. But if you turn, then you'll go flying. I gotta like. Look at all the bullets he just spammed out. Look at this, I didn't hit a single hit. You can hear the melee saying I hit it, but it doesn't hit. Why didn't that trip? No, I mean like a medic is faster than me. Medics are faster than me. Everything you fight will be faster than you. Heavies can outrun you. Think about that for a second. As a demo knight, a heavy, a melee class, a heavy will outrun you. Now, in stat wise, it shouldn't happen, but in practice, heavies easily outmaneuver you still. What am I supposed to do now? Pyro's faster than me. This gun's faster than me. I'm fucked. I got killed by a random crit on a pistol. That guy's 5 HP and I can't do crap. And it's not just this team. In any case, Demo is not going to be viable. Demo Knight isn't, and it's kind of sad. And I think he really needs some type of buff. He can go on sprees unless you have like competent players who are killing people. Look at that! I died to a mini sentry. Let's see how much faster we are. This is basically the speed I was going at before. Maybe 10% slower. I also don't know if that charging charge or whatever it's called counts as a actual like I don't think it counts as a shield because you don't get the speed boost. There is no way you do. Actually, I can prove that you don't get the speed boost. Let's quickly leave this match, go here, go to community servers. This TR walkway. Alright, hold on. Training. No, we gotta create server. Because here's the thing. In theory, all of this stuff should work. Why is that? In theory, everything here should work. Everything should be fine. But let's do some testing, shall we? I have to wait for players because let's join up things on TF. Just a sec. Let me quickly Google. PR. Allow server commands always. All right. All right, so let's do a bit of testing, shall we, fellow streamers and streamettes and who else? So let me explain to you why demo. So we're gonna spawn scouts, right? We're gonna spawn them at this speed. I'm gonna do demo man speed. I'm gonna set their HP low. I'm gonna kill all the bots. I think I turned off their spawn. If we run, we can see Look how little of a difference it makes. If you get stopped even once, you are completely screwed. How long it takes me to catch up to these guys? Maybe I just need some more practice with them. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's see what they do when they get to regular speed. Alright, this is medic speed. This right here is medic speed. Reset all bots. Oh, we have 10 heads. See, with 10 heads, you're as fast as a scout. Sometimes you have to hit them at like the same frame. Sometimes you won't even hit them. Once again, though, you won't hit them sometimes. Sometimes the shield won't hit sometimes. Even if you get a bop and then a slash, it still isn't enough. Just wait for some dudes and like. Look at that. It took him 3 hits to get him. And you basically have to be up their ass. And if you're going in the same direction of them, they're gonna fly away. Look at how far they fucking fly. And these are just some of the reasons why Demo Knight is not viable. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, and this, and this, and this, and you just have to keep chopping. Look at this. If they're going in a different direction, forever. Look at this. Ready? Didn't even go flying that time. Completely missed. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh no. Extend your range. Like, even a medic you can't catch up to. And you hit them away further and further every time you hit. It's just a not very viable class. I'm sorry. And that's the end of the stream. Goodbye. So I'll make another turtle stream.